So you had a breakup recently.
It was like looming for like a few weeks. Like, I'd love to be like, I wish you the best. No, I don't.
You've got so many comments about your weight.
The body that people are comparing me in, that was when I was going out all the time. Like I was living so unhealthily. Stop. You're going to start dancing like a stripper in the bed.
So you're seeing someone?
Yeah, like I'm dabbling back into dating. I had a man like explicitly come up to me, just say, can I touch your
Girl, oh my God, maybe it's the same one.
fuck? Was he in that film? Was he in that film?
Oh my God, imagine if we'd been on a date with the same...
I found like
Wait,
Word
what happened?
documents on how much he hated me. I don't
What?
think I've ever said that.
Hi guys, welcome back to Dream On Pod with me, your host, Lottie Moss. And today we have the sensational FLOSSIE CLEGG. Welcome to the pod.
So excited.
I'm so excited to have you on because I'm like a bit of a fangirl. Like I watch you on TikTok consistently.
thank
I'm
you.
not much of a YouTube girl and I think that's generational. Like I'm 27. I just never got into YouTube.
You're not like a Zoella, Tanya Burr.
Never.
Really?
I used to watch like Shane Dawson, controversial, I know.
Oh, yeah.
But I used to watch obviously Tana, Mojo.
Love her.
But yeah, I was never like that big into it. How did you used to get your start in it?
I think, well, I was like child of YouTube and I still am. Like I still watch so much YouTube. So just because I was watching it so much, I just started doing it. And my dad used to like bring me back makeup from America when he'd go. So I was literally 12 years old, like filming in my bedroom, like the EOS lip balms and the baby lips.
Oh my God, the EOS. They had a hot chokehold on all of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all of the different colours.
It was so much more fun back then. Like everything was exciting. I feel like nothing's exciting anymore.
I feel like makeup products were looking more exciting as well. Like nowadays, I'm just a bit like...
Yeah, for
The
sure.
packaging isn't giving. Like the EOS was so cute with the little
so
like...
good.
And it was like when we had like smelly markers and stuff like that. Like stuff was more fun back
or
in the day.
the Smencils.
What's Mental?
Did you have them? Like the Smencils? You know, like
No.
you pull them out the tube and they smell and like you get them
What
in
was
party
it?
bags.
Was
They
it
were-
the...
They were just like these shit
Like
fucking
chapsticks?
pencils. No, they were pencils. Someone watching this will
Someone
know.
will know, yeah. No, I do remember the chapsticks though that had like Skittles flavoured chapsticks and everything like that.
God,
Do you remember?
yeah, but they make you feel sick and they leave
They
this
were not
weird,
good.
like,
They were-
film
yeah.
in your mouth.
They were not good, by
Yeah.
the way. That's crazy. So who did you grow up watching on YouTube?
I was like very much British YouTube.
Yeah.
So just like classic Zoe, Tanya. I think they were called the Brit Crew. But have you seen like loads of stuff is hitting the fan with them now?
Yeah, I think 'cause
Louise?
there's a lot of stuff that you could say back then
Yeah.
that wasn't like that controversial, but now it's like controversial.
Yeah, but like Louise has been going around like doing a tour, like talking about, well, like she's just been on loads of podcasts, like Sprinkle of Glitter. Do you know who that is? No,
See, I don't know any of these. I'm like old.
She's just been like talking about it and like the ins and outs of it because it was very like la da 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 back then, but like
Yeah.
sort of.
But
It
I
was
think
still
it
a
makes
dark
sense that
side
it's,
to it.
this is the thing. I think it makes sense because like every industry, like anything that sparkles kind of has like an undertone of something to it. Like even like David Dobrik, there's something off about him.
Oh,
Like
I've never
you know
got
his
that.
like his consistent smile. I'm like, there's something dodgy behind that. And obviously there was. And then like so many people have come out about him and said like, you know, there's so much like darker stuff that went
What
on.
happened with Jeff, our gorgeous
I
boy
know,
Jeff.
I love Jeff. I love him. He's so sexy.
Literally, I think if he came in a 5-mile radius of me, like something would pop inside me, like something would burst.
Panties would
Gorgeous,
just
man.
drop.
He's
Do
got
you
a
know what I
girlfriend
mean?
now, doesn't he?
Oh,
Does he?
not for long. That's
I
okay.
can
No,
change that.
I don't hear about any of this like YouTube drama. So is there like is this with like the British crew that were like really big on YouTube
It's
or
not,
something?
It's not really drama, but I think people are so open now about how like kind of toxic it can be,
Yeah.
like this industry. And I guess they weren't back then. It was all sunshine and rainbows. And yeah, like people are just
People
talking
are much more
about
raw and open now, which I actually love. Like I hate this whole like fake persona that people had to put on. Like when I was doing modeling, I remember they'd always be like, don't say if you're hungover, don't say this, don't say that. And now like people and
It's my
brands
whole
encourage it. Yeah, like brands encourage it. Like you see like Alex R, who's super famous now, like she's kind of got her start from being like a party girl.
Yeah.
And I remember when I started modeling, they were like, do not ever say you're hungover, don't say you're going out, don't say anything.
And you were so young, weren't
I
you?
was so young.
Yeah, so you were
I
probably in
was
the sticks.
like 13, 14 when I like did my first test shoots.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was 16 when I first properly started.
That's crazy.
But it was a completely different time. Like in terms of influencers, they didn't exist. I'm not joking. Like there was like maybe 4 influencers and they would go on the same trips and it was like always with like other musicians or models or whatever. But there was no one doing like really like, I mean, there was YouTube, but they didn't come to like fashion events and stuff. Like now that world has, that YouTube world and the TikTok world has really gone over to like the fashion industry as well.
I feel like even I've got some friends who are modeling and their agencies want them to be big on TikTok. They're like, post on TikTok, and they sort of orchestrate how their feed looks and everything to make them appealing to brands. Like,
do you
it goes
prefer
so
TikTok or YouTube?
I prefer YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm such a YouTube babe. Like, I feel terrible saying this. Like, I'll probably get me in trouble. But like when TikTok was going down, I was like, get it down in England.
Honestly, do you know what? I actually agree.
Get it down, get it gone. Like,
I feel like it's gone too far now.
Yeah.
I'm a bit over it. Like, I'm like doom scrolling, but I find it so much more ads now. Do you think that?
Oh,
when I'm scrolling now, it's so much adverts rather than like normal videos.
Sometimes I'm like, am I just exhausted my For You page so much that like
I've just seen it play.
They're like, we have showed you everything, and it's like everything I see, it's like 3 likes, and it's someone trying to sell me rosemary oil. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my god, it's always like the rosemary oil, always like the LED lights that you have, the phone lights.
Yeah.
Always that.
Place a big order with them.
To be fair, same. I fucking love it. I do
lights.
use TikTok Shop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm such a slut for
Late
TikTok
at
Shop.
night, and before you know it, like 500 quid down. I bought so much fake tan.
Because I used to watch these videos and go, oh my god, who buys this?
Yeah, me.
And me. Yeah. And now
ramen,
it's us.
tan, LED
You don't buy
lights.
ramen from TikTok Shop, do you?
Yeah, the salmon, what is it? The salmon yak.
Yeah, I've
Apparently
seen
there's carcinogens in them though. So.
Honestly, I wouldn't buy food from that place because I've seen you can buy like rotisserie chicken.
Like that cannot like be okay.
But
How
like,
does that get delivered?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it warm when it gets delivered? Is it like Deliveroo, or is it like a cold ass rotisserie chicken that you have like a frozen rotisserie chicken?
I don't know whether it's better.
I wouldn't trust either, to be completely honest. Especially with my I don't know whether it was food poisoning or what it was the other day.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, after that, I can't even look at a chicken the same, especially a TikTok Shop rotisserie chicken.
What was it that tipped you over?
I don't know. So for context, guys, I had food poisoning / neurovirus, not sure what it was, earlier this week. And I mean, in a long list of things that I've been ill with, that was hell. And my friend that came over to mine, because I was like, I'm dying, I need some assistance. She actually called Flossie and asked for an on-call doctor, which is hilarious.
No, well, like she didn't specify at the time. So I woke up, I got this text at like, I don't know, it's like 11 p.m, but I was asleep. And I woke up and I see text from our friend Shaz, and she was like, babe, it's an emergency. And like, she's been calling, she's like, please pick up, like, big emergency. And I texted her like, oh my God, is everything okay? I'm really worried. She went, yeah, sorry, I need an emergency doctor. And I was like, what? Like, and also too, why would you think to call me? Like, I am so not the kind of girl.
She was asking my friend Ed to call Jack Whitehall's people. And I thought, of all people,
Jack
why
Whitehall? That girl.
She's so funny. She was a little bit drunk though. That's why she got on this like rampage of like.
Because I saw she'd been out. Like, because I'd seen she'd been out
from the night out, but she was really like keen on coming over, and I thought, you want to come over when I'm like throwing up, like really rogue.
That's a good friend.
But it was a Monday, and so I thought she'd be fine. And she came over, she poured herself a tequila, and then she came upstairs and looked after me. And I thought, do you know what? I love you, but like not right now. Actually, maybe she came over and she had the glass next to my head, and I was like, you need to take that away from me. I'm gonna vomit in your fucking face. Back to YouTube though, because I'm so intrigued by it. Like, what did you start doing with it? What was the first thing you did, or did you like? How did you find your niche with it? Because there's so many different types you can do. You can do like beauty, vlogging, like travel.
I think, well, I started doing beauty.
With your new makeup from America.
Yeah, but I loved it. Like, I wanted to do makeup when I was younger. So yeah, I started doing beauty, and it kind of just like naturally progressed. Like, it changed. It's completely different now. Now I just vlog like every single day, and I upload it on a Sunday.
Every single day?
Every single day. I missed last
crazy.
week though, but that's because it was just such a boring video I can put up. I like didn't do anything.
But that's the thing, I think I would do it and be like, that's so boring, no one wants to see that.
But they do. They do. And like the videos of me actually doing things or going out and like having fun, people don't like. They want to see me at home making avocado and toast and doing my washing.
Really?
Yeah, but that's what I love watching. But I don't sit and intently watch it. I just have it on in the background. It's like, oh.
And is it just you talking about like life and?
Yeah. It's like I literally just chat about whatever.
Must be quite therapeutic, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And because I'm a very, it's like introverted extrovert. Like I'm a little bit too good on my own.
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you mean. I'm the same. I can like talk to myself.
Yeah, my
I have
mum's
the
always like,
funniest
you
time.
need to see people more. But I'm like, I
You
like
live by
to-
yourself as well.
Yeah.
Because you bought yourself a house, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
That's insane. And
Thank
how old are you?
I got it when I was 22, but I'm 23 now.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I need to step it up. I'm 27. I still haven't bought a house.
I do say though, don't rush it. It is
a process.
a lot, yeah. And like,
it's a lot more money than you think it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this tax bill's a biggie.
Because you have to pay like what's it like homeowners like tax and stuff, don't you?
Yeah. And like you have to move money around and
oh my God.
So
So where
it's
did you
like-
buy?
I live north.
Nice. Yeah, don't specify. Let's not specify.
Say north.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
And it's just like a house, just you living in a
Yeah,
oh my
well,
God.
it's an apartment.
Apartment, yeah.
It's not a full
So
house.
that's great. So you made that amount of money to be able to buy yourself an apartment from YouTube.
Yeah.
God, crazy.
That is-
crazy.
That's nuts. When I
Does
think
that
about
when you
that.
think about it, like you making these videos that like you actually enjoy doing as well, because so little people can say like, I love what I do and like I've managed to like buy myself all these things from something that I love doing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I just enjoy doing it. You'd probably do it anyway, even
Literally.
if it didn't make money.
I do. I love it so much. I went through like a year. I think I like in my very early 20s when I first moved, like I had a year where I was just like, oh, I don't want to do. I was just like exhausted from it.
Yeah.
Just like sharing so much when I was trying to like navigate my way a bit and kind of make a new life. So I went through a year of like not enjoying it so much, but now I love it. Like again, like I've really
Do you
found my
share
passion
more
with
now
it.
than you used to?
No, but I think I've always been really open, like maybe a bit too open. I think maybe I share a little bit less now.
Yeah.
It depends.
I think
It
that's
depends
probably
what, though.
quite good. And I think that's maybe like a natural way to do it because I'm the same. I used to like overshare so much on the internet. And now I'm like, maybe let's not.
Yeah. And I think also too like the internet's very sensitive these days. Very sensitive.
Yeah.
So it's like anything you say will be brought back up years later. And so sometimes I'm like about to say something, I'm like, what maybe?
Do you have to comb through your videos anymore? Like where you're like, oh my God, is there anything that I've said or?
No, I've like never said anything offensive. Like I've never been a bad person.
No, but do you ever like look back on like if you were talking about a guy or something and you're like, oh my God.
Oh no, I've always been quite good with that.
Yeah.
Like I've never aired dirty laundry. Thank God. Like thank God I haven't. But yeah, like it's tough.
Because I find it really hard
with
like navigating
exes.
talking about relationships
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
friendships I don't really mind so much because like I think that's quite a normal thing to talk about and it doesn't feel so like personal. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like obviously if I won't really say names and stuff like that if I'm talking about, you know, friendships that have ended and stuff. But with
Exes, it's
relationships,
quite obvious.
exes, yeah, that
And
is.
also they go nuts. And it's
And
like,
people
don't
fucking
do
go
shitty
crazy
things.
for it though. People go crazy when you talk about, when you're like a public figure like you or me, like people go crazy when you talk about your like relationships, like dating life and things like that.
It's fun.
It's interesting.
fun.
It's
I
juicy.
love it.
Do you
Like,
love
I love
talking
it.
about it?
Well, yeah,
or-
I love, like I watch all your podcasts. I actually
Yes,
have, because I
thank
love it,
you.
because I love to hear it. Do you know what I mean? It's just like real honest and it's so relatable as well.
Thank you so
Like we
much.
all, we do like, we all go through the same things and
It is true that we've never had a unique experience. When I saw that, I was like, it's
Yep.
so true. Like we all actually go through exactly the same things, especially with men, because men are all the same.
Yeah.
So you had a breakup recently.
I did, yeah. Which I've been quite
similar,
open about
similar
that.
times actually. When did you?
I actually can't remember. When was it? I don't know. It was like looming for like a few weeks, but he doesn't live in London.
Okay.
Well, like he's got an apartment here, but he lives in Cheshire. So like we just couldn't see each other to do it. That makes sense. But like honestly, Lottie, it was the nicest breakup ever. I FaceTimed him this morning on a dog walk.
You're lying.
Just have a catch up.
Are you
Yeah.
guys still friends then?
Literally, like, I know it sounds so, oh yeah, whatever. Like someone still has feelings. No, we're like best friends. We go on dog walks. Like he'll see the dog like every now
Oh,
and
you've
then.
got a dog together?
No, we didn't get a dog together, but like, because we were together for like nearly 2 years.
Oh,
My
wow.
dog adores him. Like literally thinks
That's
he's
crazy
God's
that
gift.
you've managed to stay in such like good terms,
I know.
considering.
I have like wished minor injuries, like
No,
hit by
major,
a bike, but
yeah.
it doesn't like kill you off on all my exes. Like I'd love to be like, I wish you the best. No, I don't. Like I don't, and I still don't wish you the best.
Like I
Whereas
wish
with
you well
him-
in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel good. Like I completed it, and it was just such an amicable breakup. I think we just kind of became mates. Like it just died, basically. But it's really nice because like,
but that's a really
no one
good
did anything
breakup, isn't
bad.
it? That's the thing, because no one did anything bad, so you can actually.
Yeah.
I always think that's the only way you can remain friends, if like no one did anything wrong. It just kind of like fizzled out.
And it has to be on both sides. I think you both have to be ready for it to end. Like if someone's like, oh no, I don't want it to end, then
it's just going to be hard for the other person.
Yeah.
So true. Well, you're so lucky. So you're just having a great time.
I know. I like never thought I'd see the day. Literally. I feel grown.
What was it like being in the public eye at such a young age? Because obviously I've had my troubles with it, but I know it's kind of different for your generation because you guys have everything just kind of splayed out with like anything that happens with your life, especially being on YouTube because you display so much of your life. Is that really difficult?
I don't think so, but I think also because I've kind of like grown up with it and it was quite like a gradual kind of thing. Like I was making...
It wasn't like bam, one day you were famous. It was
like I had like a big overnight sort of like I had a video just kind of go viral. Like that was what would happen on YouTube back in those days. Like you just have one video go viral and then it was just like,
what video was
you're
that?
in it. It was called How to Look 18 When You're Not. And I was like, again, I was like talking about, it was just different then. I was like talking about like getting into bars underage. And, like,
oh my God, that's so funny.
Like maybe I was like more like misbehaving online back then. I was a bit naughtier. But no one cared. Like no one cared. It wasn't like a big deal.
It wasn't
then.
even like controversial.
No, and it was like everyone was doing
I feel like
it.
actually
I was
now
17.
that would be controversial.
Yeah, no, it would.
Yeah,
it would.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, it was like that video, and it literally just got millions of views overnight, and I got like 250,000 followers in a week.
Wow.
So it was like quick, but I had like 70,000 before or something.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a gradual thing, but I also, I don't know. It just like, I don't really think it's affected me, to be honest. But I think everyone's different. I just think I've got kind of thicker skin. But then in my personal life, like if I fall out with someone in my personal life, oh my God. Like I'll grieve for years.
So you don't care about like the comments and stuff like that? It doesn't really bother you?
Not really. Sometimes like if I'm having an off day and I'm getting like an influx, or like more so I'm just like, who gave you the fucking nerve? Like I just like, everyone's so opinionated. So I'll just look at it, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like it's never, I won't sit and sob.
I think now because everyone has such an opinion, I'm almost like more over it than I used to be.
Yeah.
When it was like less comments.
Yes.
And then there was like 2 that were really bad, I'd be like, oh.
Do you know what? That's really interesting you say that. Because I do feel like now, especially TikTok.
Oh yeah.
It's
TikTok
so,
is fucking savage.
Flippant. Is that the word? Flippant?
Yeah.
Yeah. People, also I think people, if they've got something negative to say, they'll always say it. And if they've got something positive to say, they usually won't.
Yeah.
So you've just got to remember
I just see some
like
comments, I think, oh, shut up.
I know. I know.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, you're wrong.
You know, people just like make up a whole like narrative that's not real. And I'm like, where did you get this from? And they say it like fact. They're like, oh, well, she's this. She's this.
Yeah, well, she did this.
Yeah, she did this. And I'm like,
do you know? Like, it's a fact that they found out from your life.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. But
I've seen your TikTok, obviously, of like me being a fangirl. And I saw you've got so many comments about your weight, which really fucks me the fuck off, bro.
I know.
Because I as well, like, I have really buried in my way, and like I get so many comments that are like, oh, she doesn't look like that, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
But I also think as well, like the body that people are comparing me in, that was when I was going out all the time, like I was living so unhealthily. So people, because like that was me for a couple of years, they think that's just how I look, but like I wasn't in a healthy lifestyle. Whereas now I am.
Because I think you also look so different when you're like, as in, you're 23, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you changed
you
so
look
much.
so different when you're 18. Like when I was 18, I was like, hell different. Like, I'm like, it's a different bitch. But like now, like I actually think I look more like like how I meant to look. And I think you now look like how you're meant to look. Do you know what I mean?
I think you go through a second puberty.
You definitely.
Between 20 and 25.
Yeah, and then 25 and 30.
Yeah.
Something else happens as well.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, yeah.
Lobe.
It's like, frontal lobe develops. 26, baby. 26, just get ready for it.
Is it good?
It's so good, but it's so emotional and kind of like draining because you're just like...
What's it called? Your Saturn return or something?
I don't know, because I've heard about this and I never really knew about it until I went through it. And then I spoke to someone that was 30 and they said, oh my God, you're having this. It's, Saturn return or something.
Was it Caggie Dunlop?
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh my God, that is so true. And then I spoke to more and more girls about it and they were like, no, literally you get like a second like kind of coming and everything just makes sense.
Can't it give you a mental breakdown though?
Oh, fuck. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, because I've seen some people be like, "Oh, you'll have a breakdown."
I had a good because I had so many. I don't think you were. I'd had so many bad ones.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd had so many mental breakdowns in my life already that this was quite a good one. I was like, oh, like it all just made sense. Everything that like I used to get really upset over, everything that used to not make sense. I used to be like, why is the world punishing me?
Yeah.
Everything, all of that. I just was like, oh.
It all slots into
It all
place.
made sense. And I was like, all of those bad things that happened to me, all those bad people, all of these exes that were like truly like, you know, in the depths of hell, like it all made sense. And it was like, this is why you are who you are today.
Oh, I love that.
And this is why you've got here. And this is all these people have helped you. And I was like,
do you think it's like an actual thing in the planets? Or do you think it's just your brain?
Age thing.
Yeah.
Like I think your brain just gets to a point and just goes like, you just stop caring what people think as much. You kind of like I do a lot more for myself now. Like I'll like, even if my friends are going out, I used to get like such bad FOMO if all my friends were now without me.
Same.
Now I'm like, if they don't invite me, I'm like, God.
Yeah, I remember like, I'll never forget like when I started to see people out and I hadn't got the call up, I was like, oh, I'm grown.
Yeah.
Like they like don't even call me anymore to go out. I mean, I'll go out like once a week, but I feel like me and you are quite similar and we used to be 365.
365 party girl, babes.
But when like she wants to come out, she'll come out.
I'm surprised I'd never seen you out.
Yeah. No, yeah. Actually.
I've never actually like seen you. No, not even I don't think of like at an event maybe. Have I seen you
I
at an
saw
event?
you at Sugar Babes.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. They did a tour and a half, didn't they?
They did. And
Yeah.
I didn't even, was it at the makeup event?
It was at Nick's. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
the
at
Knicks,
box.
I didn't even know they were coming out. So I was wasted, right? And I had to leave. I was going to see my man. And I was like, guys, I'm just gonna have this drink and then I'm gonna go. I turn around and then I hear like one of the songs come on. And I thought it was a DJ. So I was like, oh my God, I love this song. I'll stay for this song. I turn around and the curtains come up and it's just 3 Sugar Babes. And I was like,
I love Sugar Babes. I love like 2000s pop.
Them. Yeah, same.
So good.
That was my era. I went to go see them when I was like 14, 15. So I went to see them in the heyday. Like
Unreal.
And then I remember I was there and you know Belle Priestley, she was like, oh, I don't know this one. I don't really know the Sugar Babes. And I was like,
yes. Oh yeah, I remember Belle being there. She was like, oh, I don't really get it. I was like, how can you not get it?
I was like, am I
Yeah.
old?
Like Pop Party. Do you remember those Pop Party CDs?
Oh yeah,
It was
the
like,
Now 36.
oh yeah. So
Yeah,
good.
those had me in a fucking chokehold as well. I used to buy every single one for Christmas. I'd get one every year in my stocking. I was obsessed with that. No, but speaking of like events and stuff, there are so many cool things that we get to go to, I feel like, as influencers / creators, whatever. What's the coolest thing you've ever gone to?
Ooh. I went on a beautiful trip to Italy last year. Yeah, last year with one of my favorite like razor brands, Estrid. You used Estrid.
I've seen like
they bang.
They bang, really.
Bang.
No
yeah.
ad.
Yeah, no, they're good razors. That was really gorgeous. But like in terms of an event, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. Oh, going to the Brits. That was really cool.
That's really fun.
And we got to walk like the real red carpet. Yeah. And I think that was like my first red carpet. So it was quite a cool one.
Yeah, and you get to see all the like musicians.
Yeah, but I was dressed so badly.
Do you have a stylist?
Oh, I didn't back then. I was only like 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was 20 and like really depressed. So I literally went to Selfridges the day before and like I had to find something. Like I was like, oh, I don't even want to go. And I found like this really ugly but really expensive 2-piece. And I wore these like thick ass naked wolf trainers.
Oh, not the naked wolves.
Oh, not trainers, but
the
you know, the
boots,
heels.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just so like I look back and I'm like, oh God, like you really, really could have excelled there and you just didn't.
Do you know, you were 20, it was your first Brits. Like, when no one's raining down on you too hard.
Yeah, give me another chance, please. Let me back in. Let me in.
You're like, that's why I haven't got the call up since.
Literally, yeah, let me back in.
Actually, on the topic of cringe, do you ever look back at cringe at any old videos?
Oh my God, I cringe at shit I posted last week.
Really?
I cringe at shit. Like, I'll delete all my stories after 10 minutes because I'm like, that is not me. Like, I do that all the time. Or, you know, when you go through, like, your Instagram really late at night, which is, like, the most insane thing to do ever. Just, like, scroll through.
No, I do. I look at myself as if it's not me.
Yeah.
I'll be like I'll pretend it's not me and I'll be like, who is this?
Yeah. No. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always romanticize, like, old versions of me. And then I'm like, that was so face-tuned. Like, you did not look like that. Like,
yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to look like that. And it's like, bitch, you didn't.
You didn't. Literally. Do you remember like facing like when you'd really like the highlight?
Because I used to pull my eyes up. Like,
oh yeah.
I used to go like this and I looked back and I was like, oh my God.
I'm gorgeous. Like, I was so gorgeous.
Some of them I was doing too much, though, I fear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too much on the smooth as well.
Oh,
I was what's the one that's like extra smooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
and you do
double
it on
smooth.
your shoulders and then you add a bit of glow.
Yeah, I've got tattoos, so like all of them were blurry and like I really thought I was eating
Oh
up.
God, yeah, you can't even do that.
Yeah, I mean I have to go around them.
Oh, it gets
so I
like
really
that.
have to zoom in and I have to like trace around
Literally
them.
run you your chat. That's like a full-time job.
No, I should hire someone to do it.
Yeah.
No, because you know what I think is so cringe, which is like the TikTok videos from like 2020.
Oh, with the sparkly,
The bling filter.
Yeah, the bling filter.
Can I just say, I actually knew that was going to come back to haunt everyone. I didn't do any of the, okay. Well, I did
Did you do any dances?
No, because I couldn't do them.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm like built like a piece of spaghetti. Like I can't dance like that. Like I'm not sexy.
Do you remember like the savage dance?
Like, oh yeah, I did that, and I actually found that the other day, and I was like, delete.
Yeah, I couldn't do any of the dances, and I was staying during was it the second? No, it's the first lockdown. I was staying with my niece, Lila.
Yeah.
I think you know Lila.
Oh, yeah.
And I was staying with her and she would beg me every day to try and do these dances and I couldn't get the hang of it. She was like,
so
Auntie
jealous.
Charlotte, you're not doing it right. And I was like, I'm trying with my best ability, but I cannot do any of them.
Yeah, you like a dancer? Are you good?
No, but absolutely not. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a singer. My talent is
I feel like you've got the body for it though, because like your body can move. Mine just like cracks. Like it looks like something's gonna break.
Wait, have you heard that sound? It's like,
yeah, like
rattling.
Oh my God.
No, I'm sure you could dance. I could see you being a good dancer.
No. Although, no, this is crazy. Right, I went to go see Nora yesterday.
Oh my
Have
God.
you seen it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I went to go see Nora, like side quest pending. Sorry, Demi, my manager's down there. Side quest pending.
She's got her head in her hands already. She's like, oh no.
I went in and like it started and I was like, this isn't good for me. This is not good for me.
You're one of those people that gets obsessed with like the movie that you watch for a bit.
Yeah, and like oh my God, I walked out of that place wanting to be a stripper so bad. And I was thinking, could I? Right. And I was putting on fake tan last night. And I like,
did you get the shoe heels out?
No, I was like putting on fake tan. Like, you know, like your body looks really good when you put fake tan on. I was like looking at myself and then I was like, stop, because you're going to start dancing like a stripper in the mirror. I was like fully going to see. I was like, do I have it? Like, do I have what it takes? I was like, stop it. Stop it. This isn't it.
She said, wait, you took a double took and you were like, wait, do I have what it takes?
It's like, can I do it? And my belt like that. No, but like the nerve of me to say like, oh, imagine a boy like dancing in the mirror to see if he's good. Imagine a girl slathered in Bondi Sands naked.
Before even washing it off, before even the rinse off.
So green. So like
so
the most
green.
aggressive line, like there, always on the jaw.
Like hair up, like no makeup as well. You're like, have I got it?
But I was texting Lewis about it today. Because like Lewis is really in his film era as well. I'm really enjoying films at the moment. Loving my films.
What films are you enjoying?
Oh, just all sorts.
All sorts. Every genre?
I'm dating a guy who loves films.
You're dating a guy?
Yeah. But
we'll get onto that. But anyway, tell me about the films.
Oh, yeah. So I knew he'd seen Nora, and I was like...
I loved it, by the way.
Oh,
I love her.
You watched it?
I've seen it.
Oh, I didn't think you'd seen it.
Nora, yeah, I've seen it. I love it, babes. I mean, that is up my street.
Oh,
that's a little bit of me. And I watched it and I went home and I literally put on my stripper heels. I'm not even joking, babe. I was like, I'm back in. Yeah. And I've had the hair tinsel before. Yes. Let's start strip club story, babes.
My mum is watching this like, no!
Because it made me like, I left there and I was like, I'm going to start a strip club. Like, I'm going to run my own. I'm going to bring in the bitches. I honestly think that would be a really good idea. Do you not?
Yeah, but then like if a man asked me for a dance, like I'd clot them over the head, be like, fuck off.
I want to do it for me. Like I want to like dance and like this is a reason I started doing OnlyFans because I was like, I want to shake ass with a glass of wine at home with sexy music on, like Cardi B, like Money on in the background. I want to put on my sluttiest little outfit because there's no way. The thing is, every time I do it for a man, I just feel disappointed afterwards. And when I do it for myself, I feel great.
You feel disappointed?
Like every time I like pull out all the stops, like with like the matching underwear, they don't appreciate it.
Oh, yeah,
do you know what I mean? When I do it for myself and I post it on OnlyFans, guess who appreciates it? All of them.
Yeah.
They lap it up, babes. Anything I'm selling, they're lapping up.
I don't think I could do... I've like never done a sexy lingerie, but I'm just like so unserious. Like I don't think I could. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get you.
Maybe I need to branch into that now though.
I think it's difficult for like other people. I think certain people have got it and some people are like, just like, it's not for me. Do you know what I mean? Because I've spoken to girls that are like, I honestly cringe taking my own nudes. And I'm like, I love it. Like, I get such a kick out of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We'll move on from the sexy stuff. But yeah, what other films are you enjoying? Have you seen
I watched Mulholland Drive.
Oh my god, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
I just started it.
Oh,
but I'm a bit bored.
No, it's really good.
So I'm like at the bit, you know, where she's like broken.
It doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense, right? So like, you know the bit where they're like at the diner and like this like scary person jumps out and then this girl's gone to the apartment and then there's that other girl staying in it.
Yeah, but it will make sense, the kind of the scary person at the end. But like the whole thing, have you watched The Shining?
I've never seen The Shining, no.
So like at the end of The Shining, it's like, what? It's like, it could be one of two things. And it's kind of the same with this film. I think it's one of those ones that you need to watch it a few times.
Yeah.
I want to go see it in cinema. My favourite film, Virgin Suicides.
I love the book. That?
Yeah, I read the book and then I watched the film.
Yeah.
It's like just gorgeous. And Sofia Coppola.
Yeah, gorgeous. So you like kind of like more like films. That's what you like.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? I actually get you because I think a lot of people watch like Baby Girl and they were like, I don't get it. And I'm like, no. You don't get the vibes. I've not seen it yet and I really want to see it. But I think like there's certain films you watch like Requiem for a Dream. Have you ever seen that?
No.
You need to watch it. It's amazing. Jared Leto, incredible
What's it called?
film. Requiem for a Dream.
I'll watch it tonight.
It's a really intense film, but it's one of those films like it's not meant to like make sense. It's just it's meant to make you feel something.
Yeah.
Like Baby Girl, I think is the same. It's meant to make you feel like uncomfortable. It's meant to push your boundaries a little bit. Like Requiem for a Dream is a really uncomfortable film to watch, especially if you've dealt with like addiction or anything like that, or you know someone that has. It's a very hard film to watch, but it's a really interesting film.
Oh, good. I love it. I love like a film where it's just a moment. It's not like necessarily a story. It's just like a moment. Does that make sense?
No,
do you know what I mean?
This is one of those films.
Yeah.
It's not like about the storyline.
Yeah,
it just is the film. It's just like that.
Oh, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, definitely. So you're seeing someone. We glazed over that.
Yeah, kind of. Not serious.
Well, I saw because you made a YouTube video about it, didn't you? Was it?
Yeah. That was
she goes,
complete
it's not
clickbait.
that serious. We just launched on YouTube.
That was complete clickbait.
Oh,
sorry.
That was clickbait.
Hey. Oopsie. No, like early days, but I'm just like dabbling back in. Well, not like talking. Yeah, like I'm dabbling back into dating now, just for fun.
I cannot fathom it right now.
What, dating?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you been dating since you've been single?
No. A little bit, like tiny bit.
Do you like use Raya? Like how do you meet a guy?
I love it.
You need
I love
to
it that we're
teach
just
me.
interviewing each other.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so bad at meeting guys, and I when I go out with my friends, I'm just like with my girlfriends.
I'm the same.
I'm the
same. But I do think in a way like men can smell it on you as well when you're single.
They can smell the desperation.
But they can smell when you don't want them.
Yeah.
I really don't care. I feel like because I left like such a good relationship, I'm not like and like running and trying to find a man. Like I feel very healed and whole.
You're also a lot, like not a lot, but you are younger than me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like we're the same
pressure.
age. No, you are 23. I'm 27, so I'm in panic mode now. Like I'm like,
you're still young.
No, because I'm scared. I'm scared.
Do you want to like get married,
the streets
have kids?
are awful. Yeah, I'd love to, but like seeing the talent out there, it's scary. Like there's nothing. I'm like looking out there. I'm like,
have you ever dated Manchester boys, Northern boys?
No, not really. Have you? Is
Like,
that where it's at?
I haven't been in a relationship with a guy who lives in London since I've lived here.
Maybe I need a northern guy.
They are God's gift.
Really?
They are so nice. They like pay for everything. They treat you so well. They just go above and beyond.
Maybe that's why I'm going wrong. Maybe I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah, well, I say that.
Because I've dated like American guys, awful.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to live in America.
Oh.
Yeah, so I dated American guys and then I've dated like London guys.
Aren't they really not funny? That's what I've heard. I've just heard like they're not funny.
Honestly, because I lived there for such a long time, like on and off. So I
got it.
I get it because I get them. I get, well, a few of them. But no, I know what you mean. It is very serious. They're very like, they're kind of corny with it. They're like, I just think you're like the hottest chick.
I hate, something I've realised, I hate flirting. Don't say anything like that to me.
Do you like flirty banter? Do you like the, really?
No. No. If the first conversation I'm having with you, like you're making innuendos at me or something, like I find that so disrespectful.
Really
I'm like,
uncomfortable.
I'm like, talk to me like a person. Like, I'm literally just like, ugh.
No, I actually agree with you on that. I want it to be like, get to know me.
Yeah, that comes
That's
like
what I
later
want,
when I'm comfortable with you. But I'm just like, oh, because I'm also like, slimy boy. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not the only girl you've spoken to like this tonight. Like,
No,
that is just.
I see it as a
dirty
script when they
man.
start doing those like, I'm like, no.
I hate it.
No, I actually agree with you because I'm like, we don't know each other like that.
Yeah, I'm like,
why are you making those jokes?
Yeah, I find it rude.
No, I like a little flirt, like, oh, you're gorgeous. You must. Do you know what I mean? Like, you must get loads of guys asking you, but like, I don't like it when it's like when they start making sexual jokes.
I'm like, oh no,
no,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
I had a man like explicitly come up to me in Greek Street, just say, "Can I touch your boobs?"
Stop.
And I was like, "What?" And like,
I
was looking back at his mates. He was like not older guy, but he was just like older, and he was like laughing about it. And
I'd
he
be
was
like, what's funny?
He was like, "Well, if you're offering," and I'm like, I'm really lost. Like, I couldn't tell if like he thought I was some girl he'd just spoken to, but he was like saying it like it was like an inside joke. I was like, I don't know who you are. And like I was looking back at his mates, like had they dared him to do that or something, and like they hadn't.
I love it when they think they ate.
Yeah, and then he asked for my number. I was like, no,
absolutely not.
And then he asked my friend for a cigarette. No, a fully grown 30-year-old man.
No, this is what when you say like, oh, are you dating? This is what I'm saying. That is the dating pool.
Yeah,
is guys like that, like fully. Like I think I've already told the story, but I actually went on a date recently with a guy, really good looking actor though. So this was just where it went wrong already. But like because I've dated actors before and they're not great.
Really?
But we went on a date, had a really
date with an actor.
Oh my God, maybe it's the same one.
Fuck, was he in that film? Was he in that film?
Wait, which one? No, I don't think it's the same one. Oh my God, that would have been fucking crazy. You probably have matched this. No, because that actually does happen a lot of the time with me and my friends where we'll be like, we match the same guys. Because there's not that many guys on Raya and they're all kind of like the similar vibe. I got with this guy, ended up going back to mine, whatever. We had a great day. It was lovely.
Yeah.
We go back to mine. I'm like practically on top of him, making out with him.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like my legs are in the air. And then he goes, by the way, like he pulls away, he goes, by the way, I'm not looking for a relationship or anything serious.
I hate that. Fuck off. Like,
thank you for waiting until
and
now.
also too, did I ask?
No, I don't want that.
No.
I'm grinding on your dick right now. I don't want anything serious.
It really annoys me. But also too, I hate the even...
Because you're so charming, babe. We went back to mine and he ended up putting on a film that he was in and watching himself in it. So do you think I really want anything with you, Hans? God. So I'm calling him out so badly on here, but we're not even texting anymore, so it's fine. But like,
oh my God, no! Please let me find him, go on a date with him, take him to mine, and put my YouTube videos on. Yes. Let me just sit and watch mine.
And then go. By the way, I'm not looking for anything serious.
That's insane. But also too, like that really pisses me off because it's like even though I don't understand the like I'm not looking for anything serious because I'm just like, oh, like why is this even a conversation? Like if we like each other.
Yeah,
we like each other. If you fall in love with someone,
goes there. I
don't understand that. Oh, I just can't be in a relationship right now.
These guys are so confident that they're so cocky that they think, oh my God, she is falling in love with me.
Yeah, they're insane. That
baby.
Do you know 30 minutes?
30, yes, 30 minutes. Yeah. No, seriously, it is. No, it's scary out there and the amount of dates. I've just had like such catastrophic dates at the moment. I'm just going to leave it now.
Literally.
But it's so fun dating when it's your age. Like your age, it's fun because it's like, oh, I'm just like having fun. Like,
yeah. I also feel like I'm so good. I used to be so bad. Like I used to always want the guy who didn't want me. There is nothing like more unattractive now than a man who's rude to me. Like one thing, even if I feel like a switch, ghosted.
Yeah, same.
Like I cannot waste
any red flag. I can't do it. I'm over it.
Yeah, innit?
You're lucky that you've got there at this age because at your age, I was dating genuine like
but I used
terrorists at your age. Like I was
the guy with the hole in the wall, the knife in the wall.
The knife in the wall. I love that you've heard about this.
Famous law.
Yeah, famous law. Honestly, he wasn't even the worst, which is a savage thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was many knives thrown about. It was down bad. So I think like I got so much bad out that now I'm like so shocked that you're even at this point. You're like, no, I don't stand for red flags. Me, I was like, any red flag, come for me. Like,
but again, I think that's because like I was in a really nice relationship.
You were a relationship person, would you say?
I don't know. If they just come to me.
Isn't that nice?
I have been in a few relationships. I did like a couple years, 2 or 3 years single, but I had one boyfriend in London and then about like 8 months after that, I met my ex, just gone. So I had like 8 months single, which is I think that's quite short. Is it? But I was only with that ex.
I was single for 6 years, so
I was only with that ex before my recent ex for 6 months. He was terrorist, yeah.
Yeah, terrorist.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I found like
Wait,
Word
what happened?
documents on how much he hated me. I don't think I've ever said that.
Sorry.
Yeah, you go through a man's phone. Last thing you're expecting to find fucking Word documents.
No, not like an app. He downloaded app. Like gone in the app store, downloaded Word.
He done it on his
Paid for
laptop and exported it over to his phone. Yeah, and I just thrown him a whole surprise birthday party, and I was like, "Why is he acting so weird?
What
he
did
seems
he
so
title
guilty."
it?
Oh, it wasn't a title. I can't remember how I found out. I think I just typed my name on the search bar.
Yeah,
because I thought he was acting so weird and so guilty, and he kept saying thank you, and like we weren't really like that. We were quite like best mates, bantery relationship, and like the look on his face was like horror. And then I realised it's because he'd been writing up essays on how much he hated me, and he sent it to like some girl. So, and I stayed.
Oh,
I can fix him. I stayed. He bought me a Muller corner the next day to say sorry.
A Muller fucking
corner.
corner.
I stayed for like another 2 months, and then he started writing handwritten letters to his ex about how ugly I am.
Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't pop to kill you, babes.
Yeah, no, people
like I'd be like,
that.
this man wants me dead.
But maybe he probably did. I probably just couldn't find that. That was probably in like a hidden folder.
That was so up my street when I was like 22. I was
Yeah.
like, he wants me dead.
But then like you go through a relationship like that, and it's like, oh God, never again. It was like that was so traumatizing.
Yeah.
And like they leave you so
Wait, how did you guys eventually break up?
He was sending letters to his ex about how ugly I am. Like, you can't make that shit up.
Did he hate you or was he obsessed with you?
I'm sorry, but if you could have seen him, it was like DOV bronze charity work. Like, do you know what I mean? They say like, don't give the bad ones a chance.
Yeah, ugly, never give the, no, what is it? Give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world.
Yeah, I don't feel bad saying it either. Because like, I actually saw him out the other day.
Did you?
Yeah. And like, I act like everything's cool now.
I would always joke to him though, I'd be like, do you still hate me? Like, do you do that? Do you like dig him a little bit?
Nah, I loved it because I looked so good. I was in Skims. I was in Skims.
And like,
yeah, when I was with him, I was like, not my best looking.
Wait, what, you had the dress on? The like Skims dress on?
No, I had like a Skims bodysuit on.
Same.
These like flat jeans, and he looked like he'd seen a ghost.
I bet he did. Was he butters as well?
Use your imagination.
Yeah. Well, definitely. With that attitude, he definitely was. Yes. All right, so now we're going to play a game. It's called Ick or Stick. So basically, it's pretty self-explanatory, but you just have to say whether it's an ick or whether you stick with it. Men with mustaches.
Ick. Aggressive. Mustache, ick.
Okay.
Pedotash, ick.
So a little one's fine.
Yeah, like a bit of stubble.
Musicians.
Ooh, stick.
Facts. Dry January.
Ick.
Clubbing.
Oh, stick.
Dating apps.
Stick. Because I went on my first dating app date.
Oh, did?
And it was okay. No, Hinge.
Oh, Hinge.
I've never been on a rare date.
Really? Have you got rare though?
Yeah. Are you allowed to say you're on rare?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You're just not allowed to like screenshot, which I've learned in the past.
Oh, yeah.
But I've seen so many of my friends' exes on there and I'm like, hey!
Yeah.
Or like boyfriends. I'm like, oh God. Splitting the bill.
Ick.
Situationships.
Oh, I don't really know what situationship is.
It's like when you're not in a relationship, but you're like seeing each other. But then it's kind of a relationship, but it's not.
Is it like ultimately like the guys that I can't be in a relationship with you? It's
Yeah,
just,
basically.
Ick.
Bed rotting.
Oh. Not for more than one day. It's stick for one day.
Matcha.
Stick.
The tube.
Stick. Love the tube.
Calling instead of texting.
Ooh, stick. But not unprovoked. Tell me what you're calling me about. Don't say I need a favour and then call me.
Like Reese. I need an on-call doctor. All right, and so the next section, which is my favourite, is called Bedtime Stories, which is basically where I'm going to read out a couple of things that people write in basically with like problems, and then you can solve them for them.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, I started seeing a guy a couple of months ago and I'm in my celibate era, so I decided to wait to sleep with him. When things finally got hot and heavy the other day, he told me he had something he wanted to tell me before things went any further. Next minute, he whips off his hairpiece and I see he's completely bald underneath. I said it didn't bother me at the time and carried on, but I secretly feel a bit lied to. Am I a bad person?
I don't think you're a bad person, but That's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy to me. I'm not sure how I'd feel.
It's unexpected. But I think
he did a wig reveal.
I'm honestly quite stunted here.
He did like a drag race wig reveal.
It's true.
He went,
yeah. No, did he just take, so he just
whipped it off.
Whipped it
Next
off.
minute, he
crazy.
whips off his hairpiece.
Oh, hairpiece.
I honestly, when she said that, when I was reading it, I thought she meant like his dick had a hairpiece, like, and he whipped off his piece.
If it's something you can get over, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Would you date a
bald man? I date a bald man.
I don't think I could, but it's just because my dad's bald.
Triggered.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't I just connotate bald men to my dad.
I know what you mean.
But then I could marry someone, they go bald. And we will be getting a divorce.
I could do like Jason Statham bald.
Jason Statham, who's that?
Jason Statham, who's married to Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. Like, he's like clean shaven bald. Okay. Like, I couldn't do like balding, I don't think. I think if you're balding, just go with it.
Embrace it. Yeah, like it's like good, like there are so many good looking bald men.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like if you're trying to comb over, confidence is sexy.
I think so
tell
too.
him, babe, you don't need the hairpiece. That's Jason Statham it.
Yeah.
Let's make it a date night.
Own it, babes.
Own it, babe.
I have started going to a run club because honestly, if you are single, this is such a great place to meet fit guys. All right, I will be doing that then.
Nah.
I can't run that. I can't run for shit. I have been flirting with this one guy every week and it was so on until last week when I downed a double espresso before my 5K. Worst idea ever. We were running together and suddenly I had the urge to go to the loo and not for a pee. We were in the middle of a park, not a loo in sight, and I had to shit behind a bush. I thought I'd gotten away with it until he jokingly creeped around the corner and saw everything. He screamed, said sorry, and ran away. He can barely look me in the eye now. I fear I have fucked this up. Can I come back from this? I fear you fucked it up.
I fear you can come back.
What?
I fear that you can.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot though.
I do. If it's the love of your life, like when you give birth, you poo half the time.
They already love you at that point. Like,
yeah, but if it's on, it's on.
I don't know how on it needs. I think it needs to be more on than just like a few running club sessions.
But like girls' poo is so nice and it's pink and it's sparkly.
But not after a double espresso while you're on a run. Like
yeah, maybe.
The shits that I do after the gym.
After the gym?
Like if I, when I go to the gym in the morning and I've had my coffee and everything, after that, woo.
Oh my God, if I go to the gym, like when I used to be in my gym era, miss her. No,
same.
I would get so bloated.
Really?
Yeah, so if I was doing abs, oh my God, I get so bloated.
See, I have like the morning shit and I like, and especially if I have my coffee and a cigarette or a vape.
You know when you don't do your morning poo and your whole day is like ruined? Off kilter. It's the worst.
Something's not feeling right. And then you wait the whole day of just like suspense of like, when is it going to hit?
Yeah.
So you think she can come back from this?
I do. Call me crazy, I do. I just think, I honestly think, don't like, things are only embarrassing if you let them be embarrassing. Okay, that's quite embarrassing.
Would you joke about it afterwards?
No, I wouldn't bring it up.
Wouldn't bring it up?
No, it didn't happen.
See, I think you need to just make a joke out and be like, do you remember that time when you saw my fucking shit?
No, I maybe one day.
I have a bit of a dilemma. I'm currently living with my parents because of Cosy lives, babe. Sorry, couldn't really read that. And it's literally killing my dating life. I want to put myself out there and date as much as I can while I'm hot and young, but I cringe at the idea of inviting someone back to my mum and dad's place. Be honest, is that a massive red flag? And should I just give up on getting any for now?
Date a rich man, get a hotel. No, I don't. Well, don't bring them back.
Yeah, just go back to theirs.
Yeah, or go. Yeah.
Easy, fucking solved it.
I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
I don't think
Save
so either.
your money if you can live with your parents.
I don't, because I feel like there's men that I've dated that like literally still live at home, truly, or like they live with their friends but they're not paying rent, kind of type beat, or they're living off me. I actually had a guy that had a girlfriend at the time and he lived with her and then she kicked him out and then he came and lived with me. I'm not even joking.
This is terrifying.
Terrifying. And then we pieced it together. Me and her didn't even know each other. Didn't even know we like each other existed.
Oh.
And then we pieced it together and we were like, babe, I just kicked him out of mine. And I was like, oh my God, that's why he texts me coming over to mine. Savage.
Terrifying.
It's truly scary out there.
Terrifying.
All right, and last one. My best guy friend broke up with his girlfriend last year and I really want to set him up. Me and my fiance have been best friends with him for years and we want to find him a girlfriend that we can love too so that we can all go on holidays together, double dates and hang out. Do you have any ideas on how I can help him find love of his life? He's getting loads of matches on apps but has not found someone he's obsessed with yet.
Ooh. Like, do you not have friends you could set them up with?
In my way.
Do you know what I love doing? Like, I love doing, I might do it this weekend, is like when you're seeing someone, you say, bring all your single boys, I'll bring all my single girls, meet in a pub, and it's just so fun. Because it's like, then it's like, it's not intense. It's not like a pressure vibe.
And then anyone can pick anyone.
Yeah, you can just
It's not
let
like two
them mingle,
people, so then you have to, like, you're forced to stay with the person.
Yeah.
But then what if you end up liking one of his friends more?
No. Like, I'll do it after I've met them a few times.
Okay, yeah. Just in case.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, because that's really dangerous. That is the trenches, though, because it happens sometimes, like, you meet the friendship group.
Have you ever done that where you met the friend and you're like, oof?
Yeah, I did, and I went off with him.
Oh, you did?
But like he took it like a champ. But it was the first time I'd ever met this guy. And it was kind of through, I met him through mutual friends, but like I can't remember what it was. It was something on Instagram or like even on Hinge or something stupid. It was like we matched or something or we'd spoken. And I just got on with his friend better. So it wasn't like a deep situation. I think if you're a few dates in, you can't do that. But anyway, that's not even what this is about. Just like, you must have single friends or you must have friends who've got other single friends or mutuals. Just start like bringing him,
or just
integrating
apply
him
to these matches that he's got on these apps.
Yeah, but she wants to be friends with them.
Oh, yeah, true.
So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, just go, or even like just go out with him and then like mingle with girls and then like see if they're, do you know what I mean?
Because I think girls can wingman boys so good,
so
better than boys.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think especially if they get along with you, then they trust the guy more.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, he's got good girlfriends, then he must be a vibe.
I think it's really important.
Guys that have no girlfriends are a fucking menace to society. There's something wrong with you.
So real. So real.
That's fact. Well, that fucking concludes it. Thank you so much, Flossie, for coming on. I've actually had such a fucking good time.
I've had the best time.
And stay tuned. Watch next week. Watch this episode. Listen and like and subscribe.